So in today's video, we're going to take a look at these filters from Freewell gear. And also we're going to discuss why you should be using these to get the best possible footage out of your Mini 2. Also at the end, we are going to do a little side-by-side and compare the footage from the Mini 2 with and without filters. So stick around and we'll get right into it. What's going on, and welcome back to the channel. If you are new here and you like drone reviews and drone related content, be sure to hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so you know the next time I post my videos. To begin, I'd like to thank the folks over at Freewell for sending me these filters to review. They sent me the all-day 8-pack Indie filters for the Mavic Mini and the Mini 2. So the all-day 8-pack comes with 8 filters, which includes an Indie 4, Indie 8, Indie 16, a CPL filter. CPL stands for Circular Polarized Lens, which helps eliminate the glare off of reflective surfaces such as glass or water. The pack also comes with hybrid filters, which is a combination of an Indie filter and a CPL filter. So it comes with an Indie 8 PL, an Indie 16 PL, an Indie 32 PL, and an Indie 64 PL. So if the DJI Mini is your first drone, you may not be too familiar with Indie filters. So Indie stands for neutral density, and the filter is just a dark piece of glass that reduces the amount of light that passes through the lens. It kind of acts like a pair of sunshades for your camera. Why should you use Indie filters? If you want your footage to have that nice little cinematic look to it, or cinematic feel with that nice little smooth motion blur, you're going to have to use Indie filters with the Mini 2. Now in the world of cinematography, there's a rule called the 180-degree shutter rule. Basically what that states is your shutter speed should be double what your frame rate is. So for example, if you're recording in 4K at 24 frames per second, your shutter speed should be set to 1/48th of a second. Now on the Mini 2, 1/48th is not available, so you would go up to the closest shutter speed, which would be 1/50th of a second. So typically on a nice sunny day, your ISO will be set to 100. So with those settings, you should get your nice little cinematic motion blur. So if you were to try to make those settings on your Mini 2 without using a filter, everything will be overexposed and blown out. And if you were to leave your camera in an automatic setting without an Indie filter, the camera would compensate for the overexposure by setting a high shutter speed. Now with a high shutter speed, the footage tends to be a little jittery or shaky. So take a look at this footage with one shot in automatic settings and the other shot with the 180-degree shutter rule applied. So if we freeze frame these two videos, notice how the video on the right is very sharp and detailed and appears to be frozen in time, while the video on the left has a blurry look to it and appears to be in motion. This is referred to as motion blur, and motion blur looks more natural and pleasing to the eye. So to install these filters is quite simple, but can be a little tricky. Now on the back of your Mini 2 camera, there are vents, and all you need to do is just hook it in to the vents in the back. So the way I do it is use my thumb and middle finger to hold it, and then use my index finger as a guide and just hook it on the back, and then just give it a little squeeze to secure it, and there you go. So right off the bat, there is a couple things I like about this filter pack. Number one, it comes in this nice little metal case, which is definitely good to help protect it from any damage, say if it were to get tossed around in your bag or something like that. Also, you notice the filters are well built. They're made of all metal and glass, and not plastic like some other filters I've used in the past. So now let's take a look at some footage that I recorded in 4K at 24 frames per second using a few of the filters in this pack. And let's see if there's any difference. So what did you think? Did you notice any difference? Let me know in the comments down below. Also, if you are thinking about picking up one of these packs or any of the other packs that Freewell offers, I will leave some links in the description. If you are interested in seeing the type of cinematic footage that you can get with the Mini 2, check out this video right here. But until next time, guys, fly safe, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.